What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. A little bit of some news today. The biggest news of the day being that Martin Perez is back with Texas on a 1-year, $19.65 million contract, and that is what the qualified offer for the 2022 offseason was. For those wondering, I believe, not 100% sure, but I believe it is a number that is set by the Players Association, and they just set it for all players who are, qualified for that offer. It's some kind of contract thing after so many years. So everyone in the league who was qualified for this got offered $19.65 million, and that includes the likes of Clayton Kershaw and Aaron Judge. So it's not anything to do with skill level, years of service, whatever. It's just when you hit that point in your contract, you are eligible for a qualified offer, and you get that thing. So a nice payday for Martin. He made, I think, about $4.5 million last year, so just a slight raise. I'm sure he's happy about that. They did say, though, I believe it was John Heyman reported that he was speaking to the Angels about a contract before officially accepting Texas' offer, so that's a little interesting tidbit. For comparison, Tyler Anderson of the Dodgers declined his qualifying offer and signed a 3-year, $39 million deal, I think, with the Angels. So I think once they knew Perez wasn't going to budge, they decided to pursue someone else. I'm glad he did not go to LA. That would have been a real bummer, but good to have one starter in the rotation locked down for 2023. He's probably going to be the second or third starter, assuming they get guys like DeGrom and Rodon, hopefully. But that's for another video. So yeah, big news of the day. Perez is still a Texas Ranger. And interestingly, only 2 players accepted their qualified offers. The other was Jock Peterson on the Giants. He got the same amount and decided to stay with them for another year. So happy for Martin. The other news of the day was another trade Texas made. Dennis Santana to the Atlanta Braves in exchange for cash, and they're just doing pure cash trades this offseason. They got Odorizzi and cash. They gave the Reds Nick Solak for money, and now they said, Atlanta, here's another guy for you, but you got to pay us. So this dropped the roster to 34 players. Perez accepting his qualifying offer brought it back up to 35 because you technically become a free agent when your contract ends and you're just at the qualifying offer phase. So roster was at 34, and the reason it was so low, you want to get 40 people, obviously. The reason it was so low is because the Rule 5 draft eligibility deadline was today. I think it's in about 5 minutes from the time I'm recording this. And what that is for certain prospects. I think once you hit a certain amount of service time, you're eligible for this draft. I guess it's kind of just a way to balance out teams' rosters. You have to make those decisions. So the Rangers had 7 guys that were eligible, and they added 6 of them. Or I think they had 8 maybe. Yeah, they maybe had 8, and they added Owen White, or I should say they rather retained these guys. They didn't lose them, but they retained Owen White, Luis Angel Acuna, Dustin Harris, Cole Winn, Jonathan Ornelas, and Zach Kent. The 2 that they lost were Avery Weems and, I'm going blank on the other guy. I just sent it to somebody. That is embarrassing that I can't remember that. It was Avery Weems and Englert. I can't remember Englert's first name. So those are the 2 guys headed to the Rule 5 draft. But now the roster is back at 40. And as Kennedy points out here, only Owen White is in the top 100 overall MLB prospects, and the rest of these numbers here are within the farm system. So they retained 4 of their top 10 guys, as well as Kent and Ornelas. I think that was a good move. I haven't heard much of the other two guys yet, so hopefully, I wish them the best. But I don't think things worked out. Clearly, they don't feel that way if they let him go. So we will see how that goes. But that's the news for today. Nothing too crazy. Perez coming back is the big news, of course. And we'll be on standby for trades, hopefully. Some signings, hopefully. And see where the offseason takes us. It's not even December yet, but things might start getting crazy this week. So let me know what y'all think of these moves. Are you happy that Perez is back? How do you feel about the other moves today? And there could be more after I'm done with this video. I'll upload again if something else happens. But yeah, that's about it for now. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.